We'll see if he can push this to game 3.
Even more sportsmanship there in that World Championship finals. That's fantastic to see. Is that Master or is that an effect that I couldn't quite see from Shunsuke? Okay, Eric opens an anti-spell fragrance. That's interesting.
Think he can play all of his own cards?
His hand just looks like 3 spell cards and 2 anti-spell fragrances.
No monsters.
No, but one of those spell cards is an Upstart Goblin.
Yeah,
so
you can trade it for something. And he's going to need to.
He's got Soul Charge, Upstart Goblin,
2
double
anti-spell
anti-spell
fragrance.
fragrance, and a Return of the Dragon Lords. Wow,
Really
that's not a great hand.
That is not what you want to see when you are facing
I don't even know
elimination.
what that card needs to be.
Comes up with Dragon Spirit of White.
Yeah.
Also not useful.
Yeah, at the very least he can set his Soul Charge so that next turn he can play it if that anti-spell fragrance does end up getting flipped over. But Shinsuke's hand isn't necessarily much better.
Especially not with the...
He sets 4.
That's 4, everything but the dragon.
Yeah. So, going over to Shinsuke's hand here. Also, yeah, Cards of Constance not live here because Master is not a dragon. As well as the
Cycle Reader could be very useful. Christensen, in theory, would get an advantage from getting his spell cards first, but having the Cycle Reader will stop any sort of revival should it happen.
Yeah.
And he picks up the White Stone of Ancients.
Yeah.
Is that the White Stone of Ancients?
It definitely looked like a White Stone. Yeah, it's a White Stone of Ancient. It just very swiftly appeared in our hand here.
Did not have Cards of Consonance, correct? That wasn't his...
No, that was Shinsuke's.
That's Shinsuke's. This is actually our first mirror match of
Yeah,
the tournament, so I'm still getting a little used to seeing all the same cards on both sides.
Yeah, well, Shinsuke here...
he picked up
the Sage.
He picked up Sage with Eyes of Blue.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think that's as good as having the White Stone of Ancient straight away.
Well, he does have the Cards of Consonance.
Of course, yeah, of course he does have that. And that is going to be set because of the anti-spell fragrance. So he's going to be able to go somewhere with this hand right now. All depends on this draw from Shinsuke. He could really start powering up his board here.
Very carefully, making sure everything is in its proper order.
Yep.
This is not a Blue Eyes. This is not what you think of when you think Blue Eyes.
No, there's not a lot of powerful monsters being played at the start here.
Face down, spell and trap cards. It's kind of the opposite of Blue Eyes.
Yeah. So Shinsuke here draws into a Blue Eyes White Dragon, so he's gonna have to flip. Did he have a trade? Yeah, he drew trade in.
He picked up 2 spells, Forbidden Chalice and Trade in.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to set those, and then here's where the big Blue Eyes starts appearing. So he's gonna use that Dragon Spirit of White. Probably gonna take out one of the face downs. Not going to choose to get rid of that anti-spell fragrance at this point because he's already set all his spell cards.
He just needs to make sure the Christensen can't do anything with his own spell cards.
Yeah.
Christensen could really use a Sage right now.
Yeah, I could.
Having the Sage to be able to send your own stone to the graveyard might be pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Eric has a lot of catching up to do here. Shinsuke is just having that Dragon Spirit of White is making him so far ahead because he can then put that in the banish pile straight away and summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon from his hand, and that's kind of, as far as a simplified game state's concerned, having a 3,000 attack monster on the field, not anything to shake a stick at.
And picks up Cards of Consonance yet again. That card is following him around like a bad penny.
Yeah. Asking which 2 was set during this turn.
He was asking, did he set these last turn?
Yeah, okay.
Confirm that.
That's 1 card face down, flips the White Stone of Ancients.
Okay.
runs it into blue eyes.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess he's doing that to try and get blue eyes.
19? Yes.
Yeah, he's trying to get something on the board.
Yeah.
'Cause a white stone isn't gonna cut it.
Yeah, I think he has to do that so that he at least somewhat has. Yeah. That he has got that cycle reader. That's gonna take that right out.
Yeah, this turn Shinsuke is going to be able to discard blue eyes to trade in, draw 2 more cards, flip
Yeah.
a return, and he may in fact be the first 2-time back-to-back
Yeah,
world
this-
champion.
He's looking like he's got some power plays here now. He's got all these set cards, anti-spell fragrance, stopping Eric in that last turn from playing that Cards of Continence.
Couldn't play it anyways because he'd set the stone.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just, yeah, one thing after another. So now this trade-in's live. He's going to go looking for some dragons. Not going to be able to play that because of anti-spell fragrance. Now he has emptiness.
More spells.
I think I saw emptiness.
Yeah, he picked
That-
up. I
that
think
could
it's the second
be-
card.
That could be so important. Is that a Veiler as well? No, not a Veiler. It was Master.
I think Christensen. Oh, he's got Dragon Spirit of white.
Yeah, he's got a Dragon Spirit of White. So it just depends what Shinsuke decides to go for here. I don't think he's got enough to be able to put game on the board, but
Summons Master lets him pick
Yeah.
up his stone again.
yeah, don't think he's got any really great way of using that right now. But he's going to make a Synchro Monster. He's
Synchro
going to go
summons
with
Spirit Dragon. in
Spirit
attack
Dragon.
Position. He's got the set return.
Oh, so he does. Yeah, he does have enough.
Yeah,
I forgot about,
he's
forgot
got
about the
2
return.
returns.
That's so. This is it. Eric Christensen here, just unfortunately unable to keep up with the pace of Shinsuke Hiyama here. There's a second Spirit Dragon. Another return of the Dragon Lords. Take out more set cards, and this is it. Shinsuke Hiyama is going to be a 2-time world champion.
Well, that's
Wow.
not at all what I was expecting to see right now.
Well, that was the power of the Blue Eyes deck.
That is the fastest final match, I think, in any championship level tournament ever.
Yeah, wow.
Is even in the case of the old, I think, 2010 World Championship with Frog FTK. I mean, it has ended in literally 1 turn, but the turn took 10 minutes
Yeah.
each time it happened.
That is the power of the Blue